Hello, hello.
On Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
Hey,
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. What about yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing. Can you see me?
You're sideways.
I need to be this way.
Yeah. I can see you now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Hold on for a minute while we get this thing going. I'm gonna have to be sideways. I'm gonna have to be sideways because of my my thing.
I don't see you sideways.
Can you see me sideways?
I can see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be sideways. I'm gonna have to be sideways because of my and this hot. I'm about to turn my fan off. So let's go ahead and get this theme music started.
All right. Are you gonna be live on?
I'm on live. Hey everybody. What's on my music? Yeah, better not get too comfortable. Y'all like my shirt?
You can't see, you're sideways.
It says something. What's on my music?
This ain't my favorite what?
Wednesday's my favorite day. I don't know what's on my music, but oh well.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey guys, tonight we're doing episode 69.
Oh, it's 69. Hey.
TSalt.
69. You got jokes.
69. So tonight, what we're gonna do? We're gonna interview Tiffany versus TSalt. So if you guys have any questions, y'all DM me, pop up in the comments, let me know what type of questions you want to ask. But we're gonna get started because I have some.
Yeah, but they can ask. They don't have to DM you. They can ask. They can post the question.
They can shoot in
the comments. Yeah.
Shoot in the comments.
Yeah, they can do the comments.
So we just gonna see how live and raw Tiffany or TSalt is.
Whatever.
All right, are you ready?
Go. Make sure you go on TSalt Live and Raw too, so they can see you on there also.
I'm on here with you.
I'm talking about bringing you on camera. I don't see you. I don't see you. Thank you. I don't see you on here, so let's go ahead and get started. I need you on there too.
Girl.
Let me pour my drink.
What you drinking tonight?
Kettle One and Sprite.
Kettle One and Sprite.
Hi everyone, how y'all doing today? I don't see you. How y'all doing today? I mean, I see you, but I don't see you asking me to bring you on camera. How everybody doing?
The request.
Oh my God. Hold on, y'all.
Yep, it's not allowing me to request to come on screen.
Hold on, here it is. Let me see if this is it. Okay, I get it. I got my hookah going. I'm nervous because she's going to ask me in.
Yes.
Cut it down a little bit.
I'm down.
Not. Okay. There she goes.
Okay.
All right. Still can hear me. Hello, everyone. She's getting her stuff together. I just want to say hello, everyone. Today, I left my job of 12 years in the medical field. And I'm just gonna, I have never left my job. You need to cut your thing down. I've never left a job, and I've been there for 12 years. They have really blessed me, and I really appreciate them for everything that they've done for me. So they gave me a little going away thing today. They gave me some money. They had balloons and everything. I was crying. They gave me a card. What else they do? They had bought me lunch and everything. I really didn't know. I knew something was going on this morning when one of the employees came over there, and I'm like, what is she doing over here this early in the morning? But then my CEO called me in the office, and she knew what was going on all along. So when I saw her, I said, you knew what was going on then? She said, yep. So, they were just telling me that they hate to lose me and stuff like that. So I'm really going to miss my MHC family. Like I said, I just have to, do what's right for me and just broaden my horizon. Because like I said, I've been there for so long, and I really wasn't looking for a job. And they just so happened they called me and made me an offer, and, hey, just have to do what's best for Tiffany.
So were you nervous about stepping away from your job after so long?
You echoing. Yes, I was very nervous. I held on to my resignation for like 5 days because I was iffy about if I wanted to go somewhere else when I have a family there and how they love me so much. So I was kind of scared to give it to my supervisor. Baby, you echoing. I was scared to give it to my supervisor, but I ended up going ahead and giving it to her. So she was kind of hurt that I gave it to her, but it's all good though. Never know what the future hold. I may go back. Never know. So that's why you have to always give your 2 weeks notice. However much notice you have to give for your job, give that notice, because you never know when you have to go back. So never bite the hand that feeds you.
Exactly. So do you want to tell us what field you're going into, what type of job you're ready to do?
It's going to be the same job that I'm doing now, which is provider enrollment. So I'll be enrolling providers in all the MCOs. If you don't know what an MCO is, it's all the insurance companies. So that's what I do now. So I'll be doing the same thing that I was doing at my other job.
Okay. Will you be making more money?
Yes. But the
Lord never give us too much that we can handle.
Yeah, that is a plus. But like I told my CEO, it really wasn't about the money. I'm not going to go into details about why I am really leaving, but it really wasn't about the money. But the money, like you said, it is a plus, and definitely a plus.
Okay.
So y'all, today is episode 69. I'm gonna let Sharita interview me like I was Oprah Winfrey. So she's going to interview me like I'm Oprah Winfrey, and she just asked me what could she ask me. I just told her just let her rip. My show is TSalt Live and Raw, so hey, it is what it is. I'm an open book. I'm not ashamed of nothing that I've done in the past and nothing that I'm gonna do in the future. So while she get her questions ready, I'm gonna puff on my hookah.
Trying to make sure we don't have too much echoing. Because I got a lot of screens tonight. And I'm trying to make sure that everybody can hear me on Instagram and on Facebook.
And like she said, if you want to ask a question, you can post a question in the comment. You can have a question for Tiffany or a question for TSalt, whichever one y'all want to do.
Okay.
So I'm ready when you are.
All right. So now you're pretty much open and honest with all of the followers. But tonight, let's get a little bit deep. Okay? So,
now, you got a damn, what the hell you got over there?
You said what?
You got a damn book over there, don't you want to add?
I mean, hey, you said you listen to whatever. So, hey, I got questions tonight, okay?
Oh, Lord.
It's no shut up and drink up.
I know, but you
tonight,
echo.
Okay? So that means you have to answer.
Okay, I get you.
All right. So how was it growing? How was it growing up being raised by your stepfather?
It was challenging. He's been in my life since I was 5 years old. As a child, I was rebellious towards him. I just felt like an outcast because he had two other children with my mom, which is my sister and my brother. I'm the oldest, so I just felt like he treated me different as I was coming up. And so we crashed. We bumped heads a lot, especially when I got into my teen years and I thought I started smelling myself and disrespecting his house and just basically doing what I wanted to do and not honor his wishes. So, but now that's my dog right there. Whatever I need, he's there for me. Me and my kids, he took me. He doing that's their granddad because that's who they know that their granddad. My real father passed on, so me and him had a little bit of relationship, but like I said, my stepfather has been my dad since I was 5, so he's actually my father. But again, I do have a real father which has gone on to the heavens. Rest in peace, Dad. But yeah, like I said, back in the day when I was younger, coming up to my teen years, I was very rebellious against my stepfather. And when he used to whoop me, I used to be mad at my mama for letting him whoop me. But now, as I've gotten older, I understand why he was doing the things that he did at some point. Some of the things that he did, but and I believe that what made me act out as far as like all the stuff that I used to get into. So, but yeah, well, we good now.
Okay. So when your biological father was living, and he was in the picture, how was your relationship with him?
It was rocky. It was very rocky. Very rocky. I just, I don't even want to get into that, but it was very rocky. I really didn't start going around my father until I was maybe like 30.
Okay. And did you guys
Because
talk about some things in the past that happened, or you just swept it up under the rug and like, okay, I'm just gonna move on?
swept it up under the rug, but like I said, that's why I'm probably the way I am now because of my father, my real father.
Okay, because that's one of my questions I was going to ask. With the relationship between your biological father and your stepfather, is does that play a role in how you date and the guys that you choose?
Yeah,
How so?
it does. Because, even though my stepfather was there with me, we never sat down and talked. We never had like a one-on-one conversation. It's just, I was just out there. I was in the streets, homeless. I was into everything. And then, like if you don't have that father figure or that love and support, you're gonna go find it somewhere else, especially in a man. From a woman, you're gonna go find it in a man, or someone that can be like your father figure. So that's mostly all my life. That's what I've been doing. But like I said, as I've gotten older and wiser and learned a little different things, I know what and what not to do now.
Okay.
So again, y'all, if y'all have any questions, just go ahead and jot them down. Just make sure you ask the question for Tiffany or TSalt, and Sharita's gonna read it for you.
Okay. And with you saying, with you not abiding by the rules with your stepdad, and you becoming homeless, what led up to that, and why did you not want to listen to the rules of your stepdad, even though your mom was in a home?
I thought I was grown. I thought I was grown and I thought I could do what I want to do in somebody else's household. And like I said, I was very disrespectful. We actually got into a fist fight when I was about 18 because I thought I could come and go as I pleased in his household. So I had to, I just had to leave. And then that's when I met my baby's father, my first baby's father. I was 19, got pregnant then with my first daughter. And him and I lived together for about 7 years or whatever. That didn't work out. And then I got pregnant again with my second child with my first baby's father. And by that time we had already disconnected, but I was already pregnant. But I was on Section 8. I was going from moving in from house. I was getting put out, wasn't paying my rent, wasn't doing none of that. So I think that went on to like I was about 20 something. And again, I don't think I had a job. Then that's when I started stealing and writing checks and just hanging with the wrong people and just stealing and going in and out of jail, all of that stuff. And so by me being homeless, I was just out there. And so I had good parents. And so I was like, I need to get on my feet. I need y'all to keep my kids for like 2 to 3 months. And they kept my kids. And I slept on my friend's couch. I never slept in the car, but I slept on different friends' couches until I got it together. And I had the money to pay my rent. But you know, when we young, we know that money, we want to do other things. And then, like I said, I used to get put out all the time, eviction. But I used to leave before them 10 days up though.
So, and I know you're very open about being in a domestic violence relationship with your first 2 kids' father. What made you stick around, or what made you leave after a while from that abusive relationship?
The only reason why I left is because he went to jail.
So if he would have never went to jail, you would have still been with him.
I don't know.
What made you
after you've been in the domestic violence for so long, you eventually leave. Especially if your life is threatened, and even though we never got to that type of domestic violence where you know he was gonna kill me and all that stuff, but we did used to fight. And when I was 19, 20, 21, I was very naive and green. But he taught me a lot. He taught me about the streets. So I will give him that. He did teach me about the streets. And today, by me going in and out of jail, I never told my kids. I had to do 90 days in jail. But I never told my kids until now. I just told my kids. I didn't tell my kids. My mom didn't tell my kids when I was incarcerated. They didn't ever tell them where I was. I talked to them every day. I don't know what I really don't even know what they told them. I might need to ask my mom, what did y'all tell my kids when I was incarcerated? Because they know now. I told them now in their adult years, and they were like, Mom, we never knew that. Which they did. Because I mean, certain things you don't tell your kids. I never wanted them to visit me while I was doing them 90 days. Just let me lay down, do these 90 days, and then I'm gonna come home.
So is 90 days, is that the longest that you've ever done in jail?
Yes, and that was my last time. Never, ever. And it was like 26 years ago. So they don't never, ever have to worry about me going to jail no more.
Okay. So
ever.
In jail, did that make you a better person, or
yes,
did that teach you how to just become a better criminal?
Like I said, I did them 90 days and never looked back and never been to jail ever again. Ever. But like I said, I started going to jail when I was 20, so I was in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. And this last time what I did, I was out on probation, and I got into trouble again. And I had a cool probation officer though, but this time she had to violate me. So, you know, the judge gave me 45 days to get my household in order. So, you know, that's what I did. I went and turned myself in. And actually, it was fun in jail because I was at jail East AOC, so I got to go outside, play softball, kickball. You know, I got to go outside. I wasn't just confined to one spot. So I was braiding hair in there for commissary. I was doing everything.
So you were surviving in jail.
Yeah. I was surviving in jail. So that's how I learned how to survive out here in this real world when I got out.
So with you doing time for just those 90 days, or you back and forth in and out of jail for however long that you spent doing besides those 90 days, how was your relationship with your kids?
It wasn't good. No, I didn't have a relationship with my kids. I just used to buy them a lot of good stuff. So, you know, we never, like I said, when I was their age, like they are now, no. We didn't have a good relationship at all. And so that's why I think my kids, I had a problem out of my oldest child. She was very rebellious, like I was. And then I didn't see it then, but I see now she's doing the same thing that I was doing when I was her age.
Okay. So do you regret not spending as much time with your kids as you would have liked because of the choices that you made in life?
I don't regret anything I've done. It's a learning process for me. I don't regret what I did, no. But it's a learning experience.
Okay. And with you being a grandmother, you're going to be a grandmother of 5. Do you sit
What
down
that
and
mean?
talk to your children? You said what?
What did that mean?
You going to let me finish asking the question?
Oh, okay, my bad.
Thank you. So being a grandmother, going to be of 5, do you sit down now and talk to your kids about making better choices in life and being able to be there for their kids now, like you wasn't there for them growing up? Do y'all sit
Yeah,
down and have those type of conversations?
yeah, my kids and I have my kids and I have a great relationship now, but I'm so hard on them because I don't want them to go down the same path that I went through. So it's hard for them to reciprocate that because I didn't instill that in them when they was 8, 9, and then I'm trying to instill in them in their late 20s and stuff. So it's kind of hard, but they're getting it. They're getting it.
Okay. How is your relationship with your mom?
Well, everybody love my mom. My mom is so chill and laid back. I mean, me and my mom are closer now. I can call and talk to her about anything, but back then, though, I was with my grandmother until I was 15. I lived with my grandmother, her father's wife, her father and his wife. I stayed with them till I was 15, and that's when I moved with my mom and my stepfather. So we didn't have a great relationship again because I was so rebellious against her husband. She was not saying that she would have chose her husband over me, but I just felt like she was taking his side. So I had a problem with her when I was growing up too.
So now what you know now, looking back then, do you think that she made the right decision?
Yeah, because if I was to get married and I had the stepfather that would be in my kids' life, I would want them to respect him as being the man of the house. I didn't respect those. I didn't respect that at all because I didn't know no better. Nobody taught me. I was never taught that. So as a child, they said I was very bad. I used to fight all the time. I used to curse people out. So I wasn't taught how to do certain things. I was never taught how to love a man, how to treat a man. I was never taught that. So that's probably why I went through so many relationships because I used to dog being out and all of that. So, one of my children told me, well, Mama, you never taught us, you never taught me how to love a man, how to treat a man. And I was like, wow. But I had to sit back and see because my mom never taught me that. So how was I supposed to teach my child or my children, and I have all girls, how was I supposed to treat my children that when I wasn't never taught that? But hey, yes, but like I said, I'm a better person now. I'm 48 years old. It took me a long time to get it. It took me till I was 40 something to get it, but I get it now. And those who know me, that know me, I have came a long way.
Okay. And so some of those conversations that y'all have, what do you sit down? What does it sound like with you talking to your girls about relationships or responsibility? What does that conversation sound like?
It sounds crazy because they be looking at me like, girl, what?
So what do you say to them?
I just tell them like I said, they never knew that I did time. I just told them that maybe a year ago, and they're now they're like, well, Mama, I never knew that, and so now they're slowly processing it, but it's gonna take them. It's gonna take for them to fall on their face and get it. I can't just tell them that they are too old now. I can't instill it in them now because they doing what they want to do. They married, they got their own place, their own kids, own lives. So the only thing I can do is just tell them what I've gone through, so they won't do the same thing, like going to jail. There's no place for nobody to go to jail. But hey, if you go to jail, you go to jail. But if you can help it, that's not a place not to be doing those 6, 9. No. And you have to associate yourself with positive people and people that's out there doing things. You can't be around bums, because it's gonna. I think it's gonna like rub off on you. I don't know, maybe not. I mean, you just gotta have a strong man. I didn't have a strong man. I was always a leader, but I seen them doing this to get that easy money. So shit, that's what I did. And then, you know, some get caught. I the one got caught. They never did get caught. I the one was in and out of jail. They didn't. They didn't go to jail. If they did go to jail, I don't think they ever did no time. But now that I'm my age, I still talk to them, but I don't hang out with them because they still doing the same thing. I'm too old to go to jail now. I got too much going on and too much to lose to be in somebody's jail.
How long did it take Tiffany to become TSalt and to be a success that you are today?
TSalt, I don't like nobody to call me. People that know me, I prefer them to call me Tiffany. TSalt is my entertainment name. So I have to tell people that when they know me, they be like, "What's up, TSalt?" Like, don't call me that unless you can book me. So it's like I said, it took me to 40 years to get. I've been DJing for what, 11 years now. So it took me till I was 40 to get it. And now that I'm kind of successful, I just appreciate life. I didn't appreciate life then, but I appreciate life now. I really do.
So what can we expect from Tiffany in the year of 2021? With this being the month of April, what more can we see from Tiffany to advance in the year of 2021?
I'm just going to keep pushing and striving for my goals and my aspirations, and just try to be a better mom, a grandmother, a better friend, and get her closer to, you know, the man upstairs. You know, we have a relationship, but it's not like me and you talking. I talk to him though, and he has really blessed. He has really, really, really blessed me, and I'm very humble right now. And hey, I just gotta wait and see. I don't know what the future holds for me, for Tiffany.
Okay. So one question I do have for you. With the public advising that the jail systems are not as effective as people say they are, do you believe that to be true, or do you think that jails should be closed down because it's not happening?
Oh, well, jails are not going to ever close down. And people go to jail all the time. So some people go to jail for different reasons. Some people may be out on the streets and go to jail, and they may get fed. They probably are not getting fed. They probably don't have water. They probably don't have anything. So some people like going to jail because, like I said, they may be hungry. So you just never know.
But the question is, people think that jails need to be closed down because it's not as effective as people say they are. They said that when people commit crimes, that's not the place for them to be. So if someone commits a crime, where do you think they should be put? Is it based on the crime that's being committed, or do you think they just need to do away with the jail system?
No, I mean, if you do the crime, you got to do the time. If you kill somebody, where you gonna go? You need to go to prison if you kill somebody. And I'm a firm believer of an eye for an eye. You kill somebody, you need to be killed. I mean, because you done took somebody's life. Why you still getting? Why you still got to have commissary cell phones and whatever else they do in there? I don't think that. I think I'm an eye for an eye when it comes to you killing somebody. You need to be killed yourself. You need to be lethal injection or whatever it is. But I think that
even the death penalty.
Yeah, if you kill somebody, well, I mean, why should you live? And then it take 20, 50 years for them to do what they're going to do. But I don't think Memphis have a lethal injection in Tennessee. Is that true? So, no, I don't think they should close the jails down here. They building more jails. But I don't think they should close the jails down. Now, I do think it should be lesser punishment for people that maybe have a drug case or something like that. I don't think they should get life or 20 years in prison for a drug case now. Maybe now if you kill somebody, yeah, you should never get out of jail. But a drug case or domestic violence or something, I don't think they just get them too much time for this type of punishment. So no, I don't think jail, you shouldn't, no, don't take away the jails. I mean, hell, if you, no, you need to go to jail, baby. I'm sorry. But I ain't going back.
Okay, so is there anything that I have not asked you that you would like to share with the viewers on today?
Now I'm just waiting on the video. I think we have some questions. Someone's asking. I'm just waiting. I'm not. You supposed to ask the. Y'all ask the question. I'm going to answer them.
I don't see any questions. Someone. I am Antonio Harris. Said hello. When can a fella talk on here? Antonio, you can talk anytime you want to. If you come back on, I can merge you in so you can ask Tiffany or TSalt a question. We always
you want me to merge them in on Instagram, but I think DJ Storm had a question.
I don't see DJ Storm's question.
He said, "How did you get the name TSalt?" Actually, the guy that I was dating, his cousin. When I used to have a lot of parties back in the day, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start DJing. I'm like, what name can I use? And he was like, your name should be TSalt. I'm like, TSalt? I said, why you say that? He said, cause you red. Now I'm like, I like that name, and it was so catchy. So that's how I became TSalt. My ex-boyfriend's cousin gave me that name, and I've just been running with it for 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how my name came about, Rodney.
I don't see any other questions.
Yeah. So that's how the name TSalt came along. So if y'all have any questions for Tiffany or TSalt, just put it in the comment. And if Sharita doesn't see it.
DJing. How long do you see yourself DJing or being in the entertainment business? How much longer do you think that you'll be?
I don't know. I said I was gonna retire when I turned 50, but I'm in high demand. So I don't know. I'm in high demand, baby. I get booked every day, and and actually one of these guys that own a club, he inboxed me like he want me to DJ Saturday, and I had to break it down to him. I'm very busy. I'm not that type of DJ. You can't just inbox me on Wednesday thinking like you want me to come DJ Saturday. I don't work like that, baby. I'll be booked. I told him I don't mean no harm, but I'm a very big. Huh?
I said we far from there, huh? No more.
Yeah, I'm not that type of DJ. So I said you have to book me way in advance, like everybody else do. I said I don't mean no harm. So I said so book me, and then I'll come and DJ at your club on the Saturday.
Okay. But do you have anything else that's coming up that we need to know about? Any other businesses that you want to promote tonight? That you want to talk about?
Yeah, I have several umbrellas up under Tiffany.
Okay.
I have a community outreach service, which is stepping in the community. We give back to the less fortunate children. Really haven't did anything with it in the last 2-3 years because I can't do it by myself.
Okay.
And I think I've already said this. I can't do it by myself. I need some people that are dedicated and they want to help these kids because there's a lot of kids out here that don't have anything. And so, like I said, I can't do it by myself. I was going to start it back up this year, but the COVID's going on. So I'm going to start, I think I'm going to start it back up next year, but I'm going to start in January. Okay. That way, when July, August come, we have everything that we need, and then we won't have to go out and spend so much money trying to get the backpacks and the supplies and the notebooks and all that stuff. But yes, hopefully the COVID, maybe next year it'll be lesser. It won't be that many. I don't know, maybe mass mandated. So maybe it'll be uplifted. Hopefully next year because it's been a year. So hopefully once that gets up and running, then maybe we can do like bowling for the kids and raise money and stuff like that. I love helping the kid. I love helping anybody. Anybody know me, I would give you my last if I had it.
Okay. All right.
Storm said most DJs are booked months in advance. Yes, I don't know why this person actually thinks, he must think I'm just a DJ that just, I ain't that type of DJ.
Just thought you were
Nah.
just coming out the gate.
I'm not that type of DJ, but I'm gonna need you to book me in advance.
I heard that.
And that's for anybody.
That's for anybody. You're looking for a
Anybody.
DJ, you got to book it in advance.
And you got to pay a deposit.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, because if they were in Atlanta, LA, DC, they'll do it. So don't expect anything else less just because we're here in Memphis.
Right. So yeah, that girl said, he said, loan them 20. I don't have no money. I ain't got no. He said,
loan him some money.
Yeah, and also up under my umbrellas, I do sell hookahs. I sell hookahs. I sell to-go hookahs. I sell any type of hookahs that you need. I am the hookah girl. My business is called Bujetta Hookahs. So if you need a hookah, Jessica, just inbox me. I have them. What else? I have brunching with TSalt. Well, I'm going to start that back up when it gets a little warm. And what brunching with TSalt is, we go to different organizations on Sundays and have brunch and just let it flow. It's me. It's like 3 of us. Me, LaShawn, and what's her name? Jennifer. So I'm going to start that back up. And what else I have going on? I think that's all that I have going on. Yeah, that's all I have going on as far as Tiffany goes.
Okay. Do you see any more questions in the comment?
So do anyone have any questions for me?
All the way from the Ville.
You said what?
Tracy Boylan says she's looking at you all the way from the Ville.
Hey, Tracy. So yes, you have a question, just come on, we have 20 minutes. He said, how long have I been a DJ? I've been a DJ for 11 years. It'd be actually, I don't even know when I started, but I know I did start at this cafe club in North Memphis called Lil Bob's.
She loves North Memphis.
I love North Memphis people. North Memphis fool with me, but I started at Lil Bob's on Chelsea. I think I worked there for, I started there and worked there for 3 years, and I was only getting paid $80 a week. $80 a week.
Long way, come up, huh?
Yeah, so Danny gave me my first start, and then after that I just branched off and just started doing, and DJing, it takes a lot to DJ because you can't please everybody.
Right.
So I was
gonna ask you to let the people know just like how much you survived coming from the beginning, being a female DJ, versus, most guys are more popular or are in more demand than the women are. So how hard was it for you to get your name out there and to start really getting your business going?
It wasn't hard because I have a good rapport with some male DJs that helped me along the way. But as far as like DJing, I taught myself how to DJ. I don't know how to scratch and all that, but I know how to blend my music real good. And I have a lot of guys coming to me when I do parties, and they're like, "You a good DJ to be a female." So that's how my name got out there, because I DJ a lot of parties. You may not hear about it all the time, but I DJ a lot of parties. I don't hardly ever put it out there, but I DJ a lot of parties, and I'm booked up until August. So that tell you something right there. And then and to be a DJ, it's entertainment. You have to interact with your crowd.
Okay.
You have to talk on the microphone or get you a hype person if you're not comfortable in talking on the microphone. But yeah, it was it wasn't that hard for me. He said, do I have my own equipment? I have all the equipment. And so right now that I DJ, I don't do any clubs anymore. I don't DJ clubs at all, period. But I do DJ now at Memphis Nights on Fridays, only because my homeboy Steve asked me to. He about the only one that can ask me to come and DJ at a club. But other than that, I don't do clubs because I don't want to be up to no 3, 4 o'clock in the morning coming in the house by myself.
So have you ever DJ'd a party and it was like, okay, I'm out here, I know I'm doing my thing, doing the ones and twos, I'm getting this music going, and people just sitting there like, I don't want to dance. So then what do you do? Do you get on the microphone and say, look, y'all, get y'all butts up and hey, I'm rocking over here?
So sometimes I get them to say that, but they still don't do it. So I just keep playing music. I already got my money.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I do a lot of bougie parties with the females be looking at me like, you know how females do. It don't be the guys, it be the females.
Of course, because when you DJing, depending on like, if they have a theme, do you dress to the theme of the party, or do you already have an outfit in mind? And do you think that's why they be like, oh, well, look at her, because they thought maybe you were gonna come in there looking all scratchy. They wasn't expecting to see you when you walk in.
Yeah, when I DJ, my appearance is what makes me, So I do go in. Sometimes I dress according to, like, if it's a wedding reception, I put a dress on. Like this weekend, I got to do a 70s party, so I bought me something for her party. So I'm dressed in my 70s. Not 70s, 90s. I'm dressed in my 90s. Okay. Yeah, so I do dress apart for the occasion. Storm says she DJs I like them. He said, I haven't met them. He said she DJs is an all-female DJ coalition in Memphis. Yeah, I have met some of them. I haven't met them personally, but yeah, they know me and I know them. Yeah, but people ask me all the time, why not do a female, or not just a female, but why not do a DJ group? I don't have time for that. I got too much going on to be trying to get everybody together every month. Everybody ain't gonna do right. So I don't have time. I got too much stuff going on. I have a full-time job. Shit, I barely can keep up. I can't do that. A guy that I taught how to DJ, he asked me the other day to help to get a group together. I said I ain't gonna be able to do it. So what if you had a group of teenagers, not a lot, but you had some that maybe looked up to you, and were looking for role models? Maybe some girls, maybe between 14 and 18. Would you sit down with them and say, okay, look, this is the part of the business that you need to know. This is what you need to stay away from. Do you think you can see yourself as being a role model for teenage DJs that's trying to come up? Of course I will. I'm never too humble. I'm never too busy to help. If the teenage girl, or not even a teenager, if a female want to learn how to DJ, I would do a one-on-one with them at no charge. Yes, of course I would. Yes, I would do that. Okay. No problem. I would do that. I mean, God gave me the gift to do it, so why wouldn't I share it with somebody else? I wouldn't dare be that selfish to not teach someone how to DJ. Of course I would. I don't know how to scratch, so if you want to know how to scratch, you got to holler one of my homeboys. And but of course I would. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Do we have any more questions on here? I don't know why I cannot see any questions on your Facebook page. Yes. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem teaching about anything or that I do. And someone want to learn. If they want to learn how to braid hair, I teach you how to braid hair. I do that too. Okay. Only thing I can't teach you how to do is sell pussy. But what you give them some pointers on what to do and what not to do, how to get your money. I'm gonna teach you how to get your money the legal way. I have never sold pussy, so I want to know what to do. So is it okay? And I know we kind of like off the topic, but Tiffany will answer this. So hey, is it a difference from selling your body parts versus let me change the question. So is it a difference from a female walking down the street selling pussy up and down Bellevue and Lamar versus someone just sitting at home and looking for a man to take care of them? Is that a difference? Yeah, it's a difference. I mean, you should never. you should never. First of all, you should never be dependent on nobody to take care of you. Get out there and get your own money if you're able. But they used to always tell me, hey, it's like, well, no, it's not. Well, they say if you sell your body on the street, it's the same as at home because somebody may leave you some money on the nightstand. Now I have slept with men for money now. Like like it's like you don't want to be in a relationship with me. We got a negotiation. I have done that.
But okay, but is it a difference just because the female is out on the street, just because she doesn't have a car to get to where she needs to go, and she's walking on the street, soliciting, versus again someone being at home and they just waiting on the man to drop the money off? Isn't that still prostitution? Do you think that's still prostitution?
Yep.
I think that would be a great topic that we need to do, because I mean it's the same thing. Just because the female doesn't have a car that's walking up and down Elvis Presley or Lamar, just because they don't have a car to get to their men, it's no different than a woman sitting at home waiting on a man to bring the money. It's still prostitution, correct?
Yeah, and Jessica said if a dude ever paid any of your bills, sugar, you sold it.
You sold it. Exactly, Jessica. Exactly. So
I think that's only if you have a negotiation going on.
But I mean, it may not even be a negotiation. You say, okay, hey, I'm just laid over. It could be a one-night stand, and hey, we get down to it, and he leaves, and he just so happen to leave money on the counter. We didn't negotiate a price. He just left some money, because he may be like, okay, well, that was good. I may see you the next time. That's still do you think that's a negotiation? We didn't negotiate a price now, but he still left the money, and you still put it in your pocket or your purse.
Rodney says active selling versus passive selling. I like that.
Okay, Rodney.
Hey, only thing I can say is get your money, boo. Whatever way you gotta get it, get your money. If you gotta go on Lamar or you gotta go in your bedroom, get your money, baby. Hey.
Why not get your ass out and get a job and pay your own bill?
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah,
hey.
Some people.
Do women pay me?
Yeah, no attention.
Yeah, you do have some.
But you do have what? Yeah, you know what? And I'm glad he said that, because you have some women out here that's paying these men, and then it makes it hard for when we come along and they want to help the man. They looking for a handout, so they're being very dependent.
Y'all do the same shit.
Exactly. No, I mean, because I think it's kind of understood. Like, if a man dating a woman, like, okay, he's gonna take care of her. But if you real grown women and men, you take care of each other, and not just definitely looking for a handout.
Right.
But you do have some men out here that purposely get with women just to see what they're gonna give them. And these women taking out these PPP loans, you know, and you on Facebook trying to get somebody to help you pay it back. I didn't help you spend it. Go find that money that you gave that money to.
No, I ain't gonna be no sucker.
You have men out here purposely looking for women that's gonna help them pay their bills or make it in life.
Yeah, because that's what they used to, and women. Sometimes we fall short for that too, especially if you've been messing with like dope boys, that easy money. I used to mess with dope boys back in the day, so I was used to getting my money from them, or whatever. So when I got out the streets and got a job, I became independent.
Depending on yourself.
So I don't ever look out for. I don't look for no man to take care of me. I got my own money.
Right, honey.
But
it's nothing like your own. It's nothing.
I got my own money. So if you ask them for 100, they're gonna give you a 50. You know what I'm talking about? So I taught myself how to be independent, and I try to instill that in my children. Don't depend on nobody. Now you don't even depend on me, because I'm not gonna always be there. You gotta get out and get your own money. You gotta get out and get your own money. Like you say, it is women out here that take care of me, and that's just crazy. I don't know who raised them, but hey.
Yeah, some of them got their own money. Just don't want to spend their own money.
He said what?
No. He said he had women out there that have their own money, and just want to spend somebody else's money, that's just selfish.
Right, because if you have say if you have your own job, your own money, but your guy, he comes over, and he still break you off with your little change or whatever. What do you do with your money?
Shit, you keep it in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my thing. If you're with a guy and y'all do for each other, I think, now this is what I think. I think if a man come over your house every day and y'all together, or not every day, but he know you, I think a man should be like, okay, well, baby, here go whatever on your light bill every month. That's how I think it should go.
Huh?
So good question. So what if it was the other way around? The man had his own house and the female came over often, and the light bill came out, and do you say, well, baby, here go a couple of dollars, here go something on the light bill, because I know I'm over here just as much as you are. I mean, so do you offer him anything?
No, because most men don't want you to offer them nothing.
But
the most men that I've dated, but you saying
it's just a principle. I mean, because he may not even accept it, but if you say, okay, well, baby, I know I'm over here 4 days a week. I'm here even after you leave. I'm here when you get back. Do you at least offer? Do you offer to put groceries in the house? Do you do anything?
Now I do that. I do that.
No, this his house. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, now I will do that. I will put the grocery. Hey, you getting the pussy? What else you want? She said, pussy, everything. I mean, what else do you want?
You get busy man too.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying.
That was a good question, because someone asked me a question.
That brings up another point.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I've never had to give. I don't pay men, so I've never had to do that. So I'm not gonna start. But
everyone should pay their own bills.
Yeah, I mean, but if you have a significant other and y'all come together as one, and just pay the bills if y'all live together. Now, if he has his own and you have your own, but like I said, I do think if a man is over here, he should be able to go. It don't have to be the whole thing. It can be $50 on whatever you want to put it on. I think. But hey, that's just not for us.
So now what?
Shit. I think the women give more to the men versus some dick. Okay.
That's right.
What?
We give more to the men than some dicks.
True.
Here we buy your drawers, t-shirts. If we fool with you, we're gonna make sure you straight.
We're gonna make sure you straight. Exactly.
Damn. Jennifer said, is there any age limit for when you should stop sleeping with men or women for money? Nope.
Because even when I'm 60, if he offer me something, I'm gonna take it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take it. I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh, baby, don't give me that. I don't want that.
Hey, you know what the saying is? If it ain't tricking, if you got it.
If you got it, hey.
Yeah.
Let me have it. Let me have it. So.
Oh Lord, Jessica said nope, just like me. But you know, hey, everybody is different. I don't sleep with men for money. I have. Yeah, I have. Back in my year when I was like 20, yeah, I have, yeah. And I used to mess with married men. I stopped doing that because I don't want nobody to mess with my husband. Exactly. But it took me a minute to stop messing with married men, because I was like, shit, I like messing with the married men. Somebody said,
no, but Ty said, why is the P worth more than the D?
Cause we got walls. I'm just playing. Woo! Yeah, why is the D more expensive? Hell, if it weren't for us, y'all wouldn't be in the world.
Thank you. Exactly. Because that's what I would say is that it's worth more. I mean, I think we put out more than y'all do. We put out more. Y'all do a few little pumps and humps, and that's it. You think that's good, and then you go on about your business. You think that's enough. That's not enough. It's not enough.
What? So what more do you want from a man?
Can I get 10 humps? I mean, I want more than 2 or 3.
Jennifer said, because women can get pregnant. Exactly. If it wasn't for us having babies, y'all were here.
So that means that it's worth more than the D?
He said what?
It's not.
If y'all can have babies, that means that the P is worth more than the D?
Yeah.
How y'all feel like that?
Because that's how we feel. That's why you feel the way you feel.
That's retarded.
I mean, it's just
Getting pregnant ain't got nothing to do with it.
Getting pregnant means we're gonna have a boy and y'all gonna come in the world.
Oh, sorry.
He said, I need to offer gigolo service for women who not getting none. Ooh, child.
Honey, we ain't doing no soliciting on here. Are you trying to get us into jail?
We ain't going to jail. Tyke said something.
Yeah, he said that's how some women get played. If he give out a little money, he can have you doing whatever that bounce when he's sick of you. You can't
He
get
said what
without the D.
He said, yeah. Say what he said before that.
He said that's how some women get played. If he give out a little money, he can have you doing whatever, then bounce when he's sick of you.
Well, no, you can't do that with me. You can't do that with me.
That's why you need to have clear, concise. We need to talk about it before we get involved. I mean, because when we first start, you telling me one thing, and then in the end, you like, oh, that's not what I meant. That's not what I said. Oh, that is what you said. Because if you didn't say it, I wouldn't act or feel the way that I feel because that's what you said. You know, you need to have a clear understanding when you first start fooling around. Because if we're gonna be single, let's be 2 single people. Because I want to do what I want to do too. I mean, don't have me thinking I'm sitting over here. You out in the streets and I'm sitting here like, oh well, I want to be out there too. I want to have some fun.
Oh, they ain't gonna like that. Jessica said that's why the P is more than the D. Y'all just be pumping in it and everywhere and in the bag.
Right. They show me in it and everywhere.
Yeah. But all P, I mean, all pussy ain't good, and all pussy ain't good for you. Okay?
Exactly. Just like the dick ain't. It ain't all good for you either.
I don't think either one of them is more greater than the other one. They both equal.
Could be true.
Go hand in hand. That's how it should be looked at. Not one is greater than the other. Because when you look at it, we all were created equal.
We was?
Could be true.
Go hand in hand.
We was?
That's how it should be looked at. Not one is greater than the other.
Well, all right, y'all. We want to thank y'all. Sharita's gone. Oh, she off. What's her name? But yeah, thank you for interviewing me.
Sure.
Wish I could stay on longer, but we only do this for an hour. But before I go, do anybody else have any questions before I get up out of here? I'm about to get up out of here, and I thank y'all so much for asking the questions. Just like I said, I don't know what's in store for Tiffany, but TSalt is gonna keep getting this money.
That's right.
DJing.
That's right.
And I appreciate y'all so much. And just tune. I don't know if I'm gonna be on next week.
Like next week is Cinco de Mayo.
So yeah, we're gonna be on next week. We already have a Cinco de Mayo over here, so I won't be live next week. But I want to thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for always tuning in, always giving us your feedback. I appreciate y'all. But until next week,
all right, have a great week.
Any more questions before I go?
Enjoy y'all week. Y'all be safe. Keep your head on a swivel.
Until next Wednesday, 7 p.m., stay tuned and spread the word that Table Talk with TSalt is the next best thing.
All right, thank y'all, but I won't be here next Wednesday. See y'all later.
Okay.
Thanks.